Hi, everybody. Sorry, it looks like my camera moved on me here. Sorry about this. Come on. It's arguing with me. Come on. Move things this way so we can set it up better. There we go. Let's move a few things out of the way. Hello, everybody. Before I start, I just want to say a special prayer for the 15 people I know that are sick with COVID right now. May you all heal quickly, make it through this struggle. Prayers to my 15 friends that are sick with COVID, all in different cities, provinces. Very few of them even know each other. Such a sad situation. May we heal from this and get stronger. Learn from this and be able to strive forward. Okay, so let's do the card of the day. Sorry, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've been here. I have been doing all kinds of stuff, working on my adventure book. I have pictures for it now. I'm not sure if I explained my adventure book. My adventure book is based on you being the main character. You have to make all the decisions on your own. And you're the only one. You're the only character. There's other characters in the story, but you're the only one that makes any decisions and choices. You do have a buddy, Jordan, that walks with you during your entire journey of all the adventures. It's not quite the same as the old adventure books. If you're old like me, the old books were, 50 or 100 different endings that you could choose from. Mine, there's only two endings. Either you make it or you don't. And as I'm picking cards today, they are healing cards. So we are picking card of the day ×3 for healing. As healers impasse, what can we do to help the world heal? So you have two choices. Either you make it or you don't. Two endings. Either you make it or you don't. You have many choices. There's many different adventures. You get to go to like a Native American Sundance. You get to learn how to build a teepee, what a sweat lodge is about, what the Native American Sundance is. You get educated in there. You get to attend the sweat lodge, the Sundance, all the different. You have like the ghost dance, all the different ceremonies for the 4-day ceremony of the Sundance. You also go back in time to Prohibition and Chinese immigration in Canada. So you can be educated on that. You are staying in a haunted tuberculosis clinic. So you get to learn what that clinic's about and get to meet the ghosts, go on ghost tours, that kind of stuff. When I wrote it based on experiences that I've been through and, added some fun to it. So definitely fun to read. I got lost a few times already. Get sent home I don't know how many times. And I wrote the book. So that's what I'm working on. I do have other books. I have my I need to market this guy. This is my WTF is my password 2-in-1 flipper flop book. Okay, so this way. Okay, this one I don't have nothing written in it. So, give you an idea. You go this way, right? Flip your book over, and you got your password for office on the back or home on the front, office on the back. And then you go in this way and you do it this way. So I have never seen any of those out there. So far, they've allowed 2 of mine to go through for printing. There's the front of this one. Office, home. So, and I have them, I think they're like, I don't know, $8 Canadian or something like that on Kindle, Amazon. I'll throw a link in the description there when I'm done. I'll add a link in there for the flip flop books. I've got over 200 books that I've done so far. There's a low, medium, high content, plus I write books too. So I've got my poetry book. My mom passed away. She never ever was able to publish her poetry, so I published that for her. And I put my poetry in there, dedicated it to my mom. I wish I would have known that I could do that previous to her passing, but I know she can see it from above. Here's our first card for the day, the Whale. Now, isn't that an amazing looking card? Eh? Can you see that? And all the shining coming off the card is literally how bright this card is. So it says, live as fully conscious being. Archangels Mary and Julius. Look at all that energy. And I'm going to continue reading books that come with the cards. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to start doing this just so I can get a better understanding of what the book says for these cards. I'm going to start going through each one of these cards so we know what we're working with. So, hey, feel free to learn with me as I go through these oracle cards. Oh, and I know I've said this before, but I'll repeat it anyways. I am making my own cards as well. I have one deck made already, my Animal Spirit Guides. I have that one done, just making the back of the card. And trying to figure out where I want to print it off of. So, gotta make that decision. Okay, so from the book, Whale, live as a fully conscious being. These awesome evolved beings originate from the 10th dimensional universe of Shekinah. Not sure if I pronounce that right. Shekinah. They carry a level of love and joy that is currently beyond our comprehension. As they swim in the oceans, Archangel Mary pours blessings down, while Archangel Julius sends blessings up to them from portals of the Bermuda Triangle. Imagine that, eh? I didn't know that they would talk about the Bermuda Triangle in this. Makes me want to look into that more. Held in this shaft of pure love, they spread the light and messages of these archangels, as well as the codes of higher enlightenment and hope they bring from Shekinah. Their sole mission is to maintain the divine blueprint for our oceans and hold the vibration of our planet. They chose to fulfill it. Oh, I just noticed I was over my mic. I hope you could hear me. Mm, they chose to fulfill it in the waters where the energy of the land cannot affect them. Whales demonstrate conscious breathing and asked to give birth to live babies so that they could understand maternal love. As part of their service mission, they protect the dolphins and the sacred wisdom they hold. So, our guidance for getting this is the card of mastery. One of the first steps is to be able to control your breathing. When you focus on your breath, you connect consciously to Source and your place of origin. Whale wisdom suggests you center yourself through breathing for deepen your meditation practice. When you think about or swim with whales, Angel Mary can always take you up to Source. Your heart will be touched by the ineffable light. Rise above worldly matters and spread love, light, hope, and inspiration to those around you. Ask that your fifth dimensional blueprint be fully installed and live it. No matter what is happening around you, to be the best that you can be. Now, I feel like this is really, really intense, and I need to look up a word. Ineffable. Where's my phone? What is the meaning of the word ineffable?
Here's the definition of ineffable: too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words.
Yeah, okay. Your heart will be touched by the ineffable light. The light that's too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. I've been there. Holy Hannah. You know, lately I have had my crown chakra is like vibrating wide open on me. I had to like close it down because I could not like take in as much as it was trying to give. Well, isn't that an amazing first card? Okay, we'll leave that out. Oh, and I guess we'll read this too. Open our heart to the archangels and animals and be inspired by their love and guidance. Thank you. Our second one is, oh, sorry, the first one, if I didn't show it, which I'm thinking I didn't, we used Diana Cooper Archangel Animal Oracle cards. Beautiful deck. I woke up to a dream of this, went to where I buy my book or my cards, and they knew exactly what I was talking about, and I got the last one. The next one is Circle of Life. This one I bought this deck when I was sick with COVID. It's I wrote on them because when I was sick with COVID, and since I've been sick with COVID, um, I've had the brain, well, people call it the brain fog. I call it the brain disconnect because, like, it's all there. I just can't figure out, or I couldn't. I seem to be able to work it out to a degree now. I don't even know how to explain it because I don't want to like use negative words to explain what I was going through or what's happening to my brain, rather. concentrate on the good and how I've been able to change it. But if I don't share what I've been able to do with others, then they'll like suffer. Like I remember when I was sick, going through things like only having two emotions. I was either really angry or really sad. I either wanted to like seriously hurt people or cry. There was no in between. There was no good. There was no happy. And I don't want to go back there, that's for sure. And then one day I was talking to a friend, and I'm like a very calm, cool, collective, easygoing, nice person. I think I was already 6 months into dealing with COVID and probably a good couple of weeks into not being able to um, bring forth anything that I had in my head as an answer that was coming up the same thing I was thinking. Like if I was thinking my birth date, I would know the answer, try to bring it up, but oh, there's our card for the day. It wasn't there. It's a whole different answer. It didn't matter. Okay. Justice. We have the eight major arcana. Can you see that? Look at her. Isn't she just like ready? Know when to use your sword. Keep peace and take responsibility. That little green light you're seeing there is just from on my actual camera. Sorry. There's a green light on my camera. And that's what you're seeing on there. So the eight major arcana number 8, justice. Look at this tiny little book we have here. I'm going to take my glasses off to read this one. Justice. The mermaid of justice sits on the floor. Oh, so hold it up for you while I read. Sits on the floor between two. Oh, no, I'm moving my microphone here. Over two red and white striped posts. She looks at the scales she holds, making sure she keeps the balance. The sword is there, just in case. Justice asks us if we know the difference between right and wrong. Do we know how to balance the light and the shadows within our bodies? Are we able to carry these ethics and put them into greater world? The scales teach us how to find the balance. They are always there for us to use, to weigh options and feelings before speaking them out. The sword can deliver a swift answer, but is only used when needed. Justice reminds us that keeping the peace is an act of action. We must take responsibility. The meaning of this card: try to be fair and just. Be responsible for what you put on the scales. Understand when to use the sword. When you use the sword, be careful of how you use those words, because with me, sword is words. And my favorite healing deck. This one is written by a native lady, Carol Bridges. The medicine woman saved my life. This did. Um, this one will be a major take a course to understand these cards. If anybody or when people are interested, no ifs allowed on this station. And today, can we have a card to help us help heal the world so we can be one with the universe? Oh, there it is. 7 of Pipes. So that's channeling. Overcome doubt. So when I see this card and I think about what's going on in the world now, I think of all the fear mongering that's going on. People are scared. And when people are scared, they fight or flight. They're in fight and flight mode. So we need to keep calm around the rest. So when we come out into the world, we're able to help others feel the calmness. We're able to share the calmness. We're able to give them back a stability that they've been lacking. Allow them to take charge, take command of what they're doing with their life. And it's a channeling card. It's a don't doubt yourself chart, you know. Um, for me and healing cards, pipes, channel, it's a channel to the divine. When I say channel, I don't mean like channeling spirits and stuff like that. I mean being a channel. Think of a bamboo stick, something hollow that you are a channel so that energy from the divine can come down through you into Mother Earth and radiate out into the earth to help others heal through grounding. That's what I see when I see this card. Now, that's a lot deeper than what I ever saw for the last 30 years of using this card. But that's what I see with this card when I look at it now. And I've been using this deck of cards for over 30 years with all my illnesses and all the times that I've died and come back in my lifetime, not counting last year. There's at least 3 significant times previous to that in my lifetime. But I'll do some kind of a video on talking about life stories. Maybe we'll give it a name and we'll pick an evening that I'm off. I have a new job. Um, I guess I'd be off by 8 o'clock by any night, but I'm thinking I'll be off by 4 o'clock. We'll pray for that earlier shift. Anyways, once I've got my job situated and I know what's going on there, I'll set up nights that I'll do certain things and we'll start learning cards, what they mean, and I'll set up certain times that I'm doing things. So once you guys are connecting with my channel here, you're knowing what I'm doing. So for the 7 of Pipes, doubt overcome by action, spirit freed. Prayer, I am able now to confront my fear of loss. In every creature, I find a friend hiding behind a mask of a beast, mask I have created by my fear. I am beginning to know this truth in everything of which I am frightened. I celebrate my success in coming to this realization. Now I face the fears of loss of what I have discovered. Yet I know wisdom cannot be held by fear, and I must let go once again. I release my spirit and the spirits of all I encounter. I let go both of having and of losing, and go forth dancing free. My lesson from this: let go. Success is but a moment's thrill. Do not be content to rest on the past, but celebrate all that has and is to come. It is easy to become complacent, sorry, and to cease to expand. The more you can appreciate your achievements and quickly free your spirit once again to go on, the less the world will have to challenge your position. This is competition there is competition for places of power that are held stubbornly. You're going to be asked to move to grow, to continue your journey of self awareness, so don't become attached to one stopping point. Love it while you are there, but do not hesitate to act again. Deliberating doubts creep in most deliberating, debilitating doubts creep in at every level. Stagnating. Oh, my book is falling apart even more now. The flow. Dance on them, lift yourself to new heights. You have the energy and the experience to do so. A temptation when your position is challenged is to become angry or vindictive. This is the misuse of the valuable energy that is coming to you now. Eliminate envy by always leaving something for the next person to step into, a gift of your having been there first. Your protection is your ever expanding vision that comes to include the good of all. This is a shield against jealousy and greed, against the destructive nature of anything that would seek in to overcome you. You have nothing to lose if you continue to develop your skills and attune to your guiding vision, your view of the best possible world and how you play a part in it. Your acts of devotion to your own form of sexual, creative, spiritual expression is all the rebel you will ever need to be. Set your spirit free. Now that's amazing. That's quite the card to have. That's what's going on with the world right now. So, don't forget to be a fully conscious being as you're taking your responsibility on. Watch your words. Trust in yourself. Open yourself up to the great divine and set your spirit free. Everything you need right here in a little packet of 3. Okay, well, I don't know exactly how long we've been going here because I didn't check the clock when I started and it didn't seem to time it while I was on here. So, this is Hippie Sue and Bell saying ciao for now. It's been a slice. And I'll probably do a LENORMAND right away here. Oh, and I got some Kipper cards coming too. Yay. They should be here like next week or so. Anyways, have a good night, all. And we will chat soon.